Dear mom and dad, I'm doing fine. You guys are on my mind.
Hello, Total Drama people. Today, I'm going to give you a top 10 list of who I think has potential and could come back for another season. So let's get into the first character. The first character on this list is Eva, because she only participated in one season, and I think if she came back, she could probably use her strength to get through the competition more than getting eliminated second. And that way, if she can fix her attitude, she could probably at least go to a finale. On to the next character. Oh, she was number 10. Now we're going on to number 9. Number 9, Brick. I think Brick did really good in Total Drama Revenge of the Island, but was eliminated for some bullcrap reason because he helped his teammates. Well, it's not a bullcrap reason, but he really shouldn't have been eliminated. It should have been Anne Maria. They should have found a way to keep Brick on the show, cause Brick, he's humorous and he always is fighting with Joe, and that makes the show a lot more funnier. But that's all I really got for Brick, and I think that he should come back for another season and probably make it to the merge. But who knows? Total Drama is so unpredictable. So let's just get on to number 8. Number 8, Sky. I put Sky at number 8 because I wasn't even sure if I wanted to put her on this list, but I did, and I'm not exactly thrilled about putting her on this list, but she's on here, and I am going to make a part 2, so if you guys have any characters that I don't put on here that you guys might want to see in my next video, just put it down in the comment section down below, and when the next time I do one of these, you might see that character in there. But all I really put her on here for is because she did really well, and it was really good to see her and Sean had a great finale. So that was the only thing that I really put Sky on this list for. And because she's a gymnast, but I see since she made it to the finale, she could somewhat be a threat, but I don't think people's gonna think of it that much. So that's why I'm probably just gonna go on to number 7. Number 7, Brody. I want to know how Brody would do in another season without having Jeff around, especially because he's going to be surrounded by a whole bunch of teens his age, and he's never met any of them. So it would be nice to see how Brody could handle himself by himself, especially, and it would be really cool to see how far he would make it. Plus, he hasn't shown in the Ranunculus race that he couldn't handle himself. So I'm pretty sure he would at least make it to like the final like 8. He's not that bad of a character, and and if he really wanted to, he could probably win another $1,000,000. But I don't think that Total Drama is going to put another character, well, have the same character win again. Like, that's never happened. Like, a character that's won in a season has never won another season. But, like, it's not just the odds of someone winning twice, it's just they never done it, and I don't think they're ever going to do it. So that's why I don't think Brody would win another season, but he definitely could survive long, like how Zoe survived to the final 3 in Revenge of the Island, and then in All-Stars, all that crappy season, but in All-Stars, she won it. So she placed really high multiple times, and her only 2 times in the show so far. But did I just say Sky or Zoe? I meant Zoe. I definitely meant Zoe. Dang, I'm so messed up right now. But before I say anything else stupid, let's just go on to our next character. Number 6, I think, Sean. Sean, well, he wasn't a terrible character, let me tell you that. He made it to the finale and won, And I really think it would be cool for him to come back, only because he's funny with all that zombie crap that he talks. But the part that I would mainly like to see is how his relationship with Jasmine would work if they were both on the show. And that's why Jasmine is on here later in the list, but right now we're on Sean. And I think that I would like to see how their relationship would work against other of the competitors from other seasons, and it would be nice to see both of them come back. And then it would be super awesome because Sean has skills that they're not like other like their skills like they're not like other competitors like there's some other competitors that aren't like as skilled as him, but I don't see him winning another one, like I said, because for not for Total Drama probably might not put the same character and have him win again. Or I don't think they'll even let him come to the finale. I don't even think he'll make it to the finale again, just because of the pure reason because he won a season already and he already made it to the finale and won. I don't think he'll ever make it to the finale again and ever in Fortnite. I mean, sorry guys, I am so messed up right now. Ever in Total Drama. But before I fall asleep, let's go get this video over with. Sorry for my very, very weird obsession over Fortnite right now. Let's just get on to the next character. Number 5, Jasmine. I would like to see how Jasmine would do with Sean. Like I said, the relationship, but she also has a diverse set of skills with her and Sean. They kind of have the same set of skills, and so does Sky. That's why I put all three of them in the list, and I think that though they might be the only 3 Pocketel Island characters that I would put on this list, because I didn't really like Pocketel Island and I didn't really like All Stars. Those were definitely the 2 seasons that I hated the most. But the only one that I hated more than that was some parts of World Tour and some parts of Actions, but of Action. But that was probably about it. Like, there was no other season that I disliked more than those 2. But I still watched them because even though I didn't like the season, because there's certain things in both of those seasons that made me like hate those. Dave in Pocketel Island. Excuse my throat, but yeah. That's one of the reasons why I put Jasmine on here. She's a good character, and she survived pretty long last time, but she was treated very wrongly in Pocketel Island, and she had an unfair elimination. So I would like to see how she would do if she got a second chance at the $1 million, and I would see how she would try to help Sean get farther in the game, and how Sean would try to help her. But with that, that's kind of all I got for Jasmine, so let's get on to our next character. Number 4, Beverly, also known as B. I put him on this list because he is very smart, and if he was put on another season, if it wasn't for Scott, he would still be in the game and probably made it to the final, final 4 or final 5, because Beverly is very smart, but Scott was trying to get people eliminated a lot. Like, he got B eliminated, he got Don eliminated, he got Mike eliminated. Jeez, I don't think there's someone else he got eliminated, but if there is, put it in the comment section down below. But that's why I want him to come to another season, to see how he would do in his second chance on getting the $1 million if Scott hopefully wouldn't be there, because Scott he messed it up for B, and I would like to see him get his second chance on the $1 million, and if he did, I would like to see if he would actually win it. But all I'm saying about these characters are, like, they have the skills to come back to another season. Like, you know what I mean? They have the skill that Total Drama would want them to come back to another season because more people would watch. Like, and if you disagree, please tell me in the comment section down below. If you disagree on any of these characters, please tell me because I would like to hear your opinions too. Because I want to hear everyone's opinions about all characters I put on here. Like, I wouldn't even care if someone made a counter video to this one to tell me like what they disliked or what they liked about it, about my video, like what characters they would take off, what characters they would put on. I would really like to know those type of things. So please put those in like the comment section down below. Or if you want to, and you are a YouTuber and you're watching this, then you can make a video to it if you actually watch it, and know about it. Like if you want to, you can. But I'm gonna stop boring you guys before I fall asleep, and I'm gonna get on to the next character. Number 3, Zoe. Yes, I'm saying Zoe only for one reason, and she made it to the final 3 in Revenge of the Island, and she actually won it in All Stars, which that was the crappiest season I've ever seen. But still, we're going to just move that out of our minds right now. In All Stars, she won. So I would like to see how she would do in another season. Would they make her somehow do better, or would they make her do worse? She could even be eliminated first because how her skills are, and she even has her own personality, and that is freaking Commando Zoe. Like, she literally has her own personality, Commando Zoe. And if I would like to see personally, if she came back, is she has the skills to come back. Plus, I would like to see how Commando Zoe, if they bring Commando Zoe back, I would like to see how she uses Commando Zoe, and if she could manipulate Commando Zoe to be able to use her power at will, but still have her lovable personality out, where she can be like, where she doesn't have that like deep voice and acting all tough, but like she's still that lovable Zoe that we know. So I would like to see that, and that's like one thing that I would really want to see with Zoe. That's why she's third on this list, and we are definitely gonna make another one. And I hope that most of you comment to this video, because I would like to see your see your opinions and hear your opinions and hear you out, like I said earlier. But let's get on to the next character. Number 2, Don. In Revenge of the Island, it was so messed up how Don was eliminated. Scott is so annoying. Like, he got B eliminated, he got Don eliminated, he got Mike eliminated. Like, get off everyone's case. Stop being the boy version of Heather. Oh, I forgot. Alejandro already filled that spot. But let's just get all those out of our mind right now, because I am really getting upset this late at night over some bullcrap. But we're going to actually start talking about why I think Don will come back, and what type of skills she has that I think that she would come back for another season. I think she has the potential to come back for another season, because she would have probably survived longer if Scott wasn't being a douchebag. But she literally is all about Mother Earth, and if she won, I would like to see how she would use the prize money to help Mother Earth. Like, we've never actually seen what or heard what someone would do with the prize money. Well, like, we have, like, Owen said he was gonna throw a party, but he lost his money. My bad, the screen just moved up. Owen said he was gonna have a party, but he didn't because he lost the money in the total special. And then after that, our next winner was Duncan, but we never really knew what he did with the money. And then after that, our next winner was, I think it was Heather. Yeah, in World Tour it was Heather, but Zeke literally made her money burn in the fire, so we never knew what she would have done with her money. And then in the season after that, all we know of that Cameron did was threw a party for it. All we knew is that he was going to spend it on them. we never actually knew what they were going to spend it on, what he was going to spend on for them. And then in All Stars, all we know is that Zoe got the money. And then we know some of Sean's, how Sean is trying to get some type of zombie protected thing, but he also was gonna spend half of it on um Jasmine's whatever school when she was talking about something like that. I don't remember. But then after that, all the only winner we got was it was in the ridiculous race when Brody and Jeff won, but we don't know what they did with the money. What they did with the money. So we never actually seen what someone did with the money in Total Drama. So it would be really nice to see what Don would do with the money if they even tell us or know us. I mean, let us know. But if the people who created Total Drama is watching this right now, please, if you bring back Dawn for another season and she wins, please tell us what you'll do with the money somehow. At least like tell us, show us, like do like a spin-off. Please just tell us, because I really want to know what Dawn would do with the money. But we've been talking about Dawn for way too long. Let's just get on to our final number one spot character. Now, later this week, I am going to do an honorable mentions list that I'm going to do top 10 honorable mentions that almost made it into this list, but didn't quite make it and might make it into the other list. But with further ado, let's get on to our last character. Of course, our last character has to be Mike. Like, it has to be. So all we know from All Stars, the messed up season as it is, that he has the power of all of his personalities. And I personally want to see what he will do, how he will do without having his personalities interrupt him. And with Mal finally gone, I hated him. But with Mal gone, we can see how he kind of uses Mal's personality, but I don't think he will, because he didn't like Mal, he didn't like the evilness in Mal. So I don't think he'll ever use any version of Mal's personality. He probably won't use. He'll probably just put it in the back of his brain and forget about him. But I want to see how he use Svetlana, I think I said that right, Manitoba, Chester, and Vito to help him win challenges. And eventually he might even win a season. But like I said, I don't think he'll win a season because he's already been to the finale. Even though he wasn't really in the finale, it was more Mal in the finale. But I would really like to know if he could even, well, since Mal technically made it to the finale, if they'll let Mike make it to the finale against someone else. Maybe it might be Mike versus Commando Zoe this time, and like that could be really cool to see. Even though it will kind of be a remake of All Stars, it would really be nice to see how they would work with that. So that's really all I really wanted to talk about in this video. But thanks for watching. And I hope you watched the rest of my top 10 Total Drama videos. Right now, that's what my channel's called. But I might change it later because I don't think I only want to talk about top 10 Total Drama things. But I do like top 10 Total Drama things, sorry. But I do like those. So for right now, that's what my channel is. And that's what you're going to be seeing. But maybe like by the end of 2020, I will probably change my name to something else, but I'm definitely going to be on Total Drama from here on out. So, thank you for watching, like I said earlier, like just a couple seconds ago. And please smash that like button, smash the subscribe button, and watch my other two Total Drama videos. I made 2 of them that actually did okay. I didn't just start out, like, I literally started making videos like 3 years ago, but I've never actually got like huge views. So I was hoping to kind of like change that in my Total Drama videos, because I see some people still making Total Drama videos and people are actually watching to them. And I, as young as I was, young little me, I was just watching Total Drama and I loved it. And I literally know every fact about almost every season, even the seasons that I thought were crappy as ever. But that is basically my whole video. Thank you for watching. Smash the subscribe button, smash the like button. Whoever does watch this, comment down in the comment section who you want to be in the next video. I will give you a shout out in the next video. And just thank you again for whoever does watch this. And that will be all. So, see you.